Hey everybody, MSOM 601, week one in the books. Kicking off your class here on problem solving and critical thinking. I just wanted to provide a recap of some of the things that I'm seeing here in the first week. First weeks are always kind of a feeling out period between the class, between the students and the professor, and so I wanted to clearly give you some additional parameters that perhaps you didn't see or were not included in the instruction part. I'm going to start with just why video. Um, I moved to video a while back. I've been doing teaching now for, gosh, I don't even know how many years, but quite a few. And I've found that video is a much more engaging environment in an online class. May be more difficult for you as you initially look at it, but students have told me at the end of these that they tend to enjoy them more. Research also tells me, and I won't bore you with all the details of it, but someone who is actually on video versus just being a keyboard tapper are seen as much more engaging. They're seen as much more honest, much more truthful. And I mean, intuitively, that makes sense. I mean, so if you're in front of a camera saying something versus hiding behind a keyboard, you should be much more focused on what you do. So that's why I do this. So I don't give style points on these things. But I do. There are a couple of things that I want to make sure that you think about. First of all, depth on these is key. Just because you're on there, just don't repeat the questions and then give stock answers. Depth is really a key in any type of discussion or any type of paper. So and I don't like to give times either, but if your video is less than 2 minutes long, you're probably not trying hard enough, is the way that I look at it. Okay, so make sure that you have some depth as you go forward and research the topic before you begin to present your videos. Secondly, clarity is key as well, and so I would encourage you to have your videos be no more than 5 minutes. I've had students before who had 8 to 10 minute videos, and what I tell them is no one's going to watch it. Okay, your fellow classmates are going to look at that and go, "Oh my gosh, it's 10 minutes long. I'm going to go find somebody else's." Okay, so you ought to be able to be concise, and sometimes brevity can lead to clarity. And so make sure that you hit your points and you don't ramble on with those. So give that a shot here coming up in week two. Also, on the discussion forums, you need to have a minimum of 2 response posts, okay? Some of you in the first week did not do that. And the response posts don't have to be in video. They can be typewritten. And also, I participate in the discussion forums on these, and you may not be able to see my post until you post yours. But responding to my video counts as one of your 2. So I would encourage you to watch those, and if you feel compelled, respond to me. And then journals. Journals are a real key for me in these classes because I'm living in Dallas, Texas, and students are all over the world. And it's a way for me to break down this wall that's created or can be created by a computer. And so the journals are a discussion between you and me. And what I do is I try and grab 1 or 2 of the things that you talk about in your journal post and latch onto those and give you some additional ideas, thoughts, learnings, if you will. Try and personalize these. Research is not needed in the journals because what I want you to do is to take some of the concepts that we have and really begin to personalize those. So journals are really important in this particular class. And then finally, short answers. Short answers doesn't mean brief, okay? It just means that there are concepts that can require pivoted answers versus big long papers. Make sure you watch the what, why, how video I'm posting as well, because I think that will help you develop a thought process that's a real critical thinking process as you go forward. This class is going to be unique for you. I think I said it in my initial video to you. And I always say this in this class. I wish I could just do this class pass fail, but I can't. Because it's really about helping you begin to learn to develop some strategies to solve problems, to critically think about issues that may be business related or personal related. And so I'm looking forward to the next few weeks together. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out. Take care.